the first time in 4 years, Mark is free. No balance, no minimum payment, no Sunday night dread. Just zero. He doesn't feel it happening. Nobody ever does. Because debt doesn't drag you down. It pulls you in. $200, $800, $3,000, $400, and it has its own gravity. The average American carries $6,500 in credit card debt. Nearly half of those who pay it off reload it within 2 years. These are not irresponsible people. These are people who balanced budgets, who read the articles, who knew better. A doctor, a teacher, a software engineer, a financial advisor, with a calculator in one hand and $6,000 on his card. Knowing the math doesn't fix it, and that's what nobody can explain. Because the real reason smart people stay in debt has nothing to do with math. It has everything to do with 3 moments, 3 very specific moments that happen inside every single cycle. And once you see them, you'll recognize them in your own life. Here's what Mark sees when he buys something on credit. A laptop, $900. He scans it, swipes the card, walks out. Simple, clean, fast. And here's what he doesn't see. Flip the price tag over. $1,640. At minimum payment, paid over 4 years. Every credit card purchase has 2 price tags, the one on the sticker and the real one hidden on the back. A $40 dinner becomes $73. A $200 jacket becomes $364. A $2,000 vacation becomes $3,800. The credit card industry is the only business in the world that legally hides the price of their product. And they've hidden it so well, even the people who know about it forget to look. 81% of people who carry a balance believe they'll pay it off before interest kicks in. Less than a third of them do. Not because they're lying, because the second price tag is designed to stay invisible. The most dangerous moment in any debt cycle isn't when you're struggling. It's when you've been good. You worked late. You skipped the coffee. You said no to the trip. You've earned this. Psychologists call this moral licensing. When you do something difficult, save money, hit a goal, resist a purchase, your brain issues itself a reward voucher. You have earned the right to indulge. And here's the cruel irony. The harder you try to be responsible, the bigger the permission slip becomes. Weeks of saved lunches, declined nights out, unopened shopping apps, all of it canceled in one checkout screen. Because discipline and reward live in the same brain. And right now, they are both working against you. The permission slip doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like justice. That's what makes it so dangerous. Mark got a raise, 11%, his biggest ever. New apartment, better car. The first streaming service becomes 4. Within 8 months, his monthly expenses had risen by almost exactly 11%. His income bar went up. His expense bar went up to match it, perfectly, automatically, like magnetism. This isn't weakness, this isn't stupidity, it's lifestyle inflation, and it runs on autopilot. Every raise, every bonus, every windfall, the finish line absorbs it and moves forward. More money will fix this, more money will fix this, more money will fix this. It won't. The finish line isn't real. It has been moving since the first day you decided more money would solve it, and it will keep moving until you decide the race is over. Here's the part nobody will admit out loud. For some people, the orbit is familiar, not scary, not urgent, familiar. If you grew up watching money cause stress, If debt was the background noise of your childhood, then financial pressure doesn't feel like an emergency. It feels like home. You don't recreate your parents' financial situation because you want to. You recreate it because the nervous system recognizes it. Familiar pain is safer than unfamiliar peace. That's the gravity nobody talks about. It's not greed pulling you in, it's memory. Sarah had the same patterns as Mark: the double price tag, the permission slips, the finish line that kept moving, the orbit that felt like home. She didn't escape by being stronger than the gravity. She escaped by understanding exactly what it was made of. 3 keys, 3 locks, key 1. She made the hidden price visible. Every purchase over $100. She calculated the real cost at minimum payment, not to stop herself, just to see it. When you see both prices, you're making a real decision. When you only see one, the card company is making it for you. Key 2. She removed herself from the permission slip equation entirely. Automation doesn't negotiate with your brain's reward system. Every payday, before she opened her bank app, money moved automatically into an account labeled "not for spending." The permission slip arrived. There was nothing left to spend. Key 3. She drew the finish line herself, not a vague, debt-free someday. A number, a month, a year, written on paper, folded, placed behind her credit card in her wallet. Research on this is unambiguous. People who write a specific financial target are 42% more likely to reach it than people who hold it as a general intention. She didn't destroy the debt overnight. She reduced its gravity until she could walk away from it. The gravity is real. The double price tag, the permission slip, the finish line that was never yours, the orbit that feels like home. These are not character flaws. They are systems built to keep you in range. You can't fight gravity by trying harder. You change your trajectory just enough and let distance do the rest. Which one of these was your gravity? Drop it in the comments. The double price tag, the permission slip, or the finish line? Which one kept you in orbit? I read every single one. And next time, Mark takes $1,000 and finally decides to invest it. The stock market does something he didn't expect, and his brain does something even worse.